Hello again my friends. Without any hint or fanfare, Bungie unveiled their newly designed website, and with it a treasure trove of shiny new assets, new info, new images and even new gameplay. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. In the coming weeks and months, your true introduction into the world of Destiny begins. But in the meantime, let's explore Bungie's new website. In this video, I'll be breaking down all the new info we've been given about classes, enemies, locations and the beta, as well as E3 news and the upcoming info blowout. That's right my friends, it's time once again to talk about Destiny. First up, Guardian classes. Now each class was treated to a new trailer with previously unseen gameplay footage. Let's have a look at each of them in turn, starting with the Titan. Now check out the awesome star emblazoned helmet and all the intricate details of the armour. And is that a sword I see slung over this Titan's shoulder, or is it simply part of his armour? Either way, it looks sweet. Now let's check out the Titan in action. Here we see a Titan leading the charge on his Shrike, Destiny's non-combat speed bike, and as you can see he's in a fight team with a Hunter and a Warlock. What we're about to see now is a Fist of Havoc super devastating these Hive. Here's a Titan running heroically towards camera, and this is probably my favourite part, a Titan checking out a pimped out space ride. Let's hope we get to ride that, it looks utterly amazing. And here we see a Titan with a devastating knee barge, we've not seen that before and it looks utterly lethal. And generally the Titan here is being a badass, taking shit out with his rocket launcher and generally causing mayhem to alien enemies, and they deserve it, let's be honest. Here is another Fist of Havoc with elemental electricity damage, which looks awesome, a protective bubble shield here, and now my favourite part, a devastating shoulder barge which absolutely annihilates this Vex. As you can see, the Titan is a force to be reckoned with. Next up, the Warlock. Now this Guardian is standing outside the entrance to Hellmouth, a gaping chasm drilled into the moon by the Hive. Again, check out the amazing attention to detail on this Warlock's character model. There appears to be a purple gem attached to his bond. Now, in case you didn't know, bonds, also known as armbands, are unique to the Warlock class. Let's see him in action. Now, sadly, we've already seen the majority of the gameplay in this trailer, but there are a few things here that will blow your mind, including a teleporting Warlock. Now, that's just about to come up, and when it does, it's going to blow your mind. Here it is, a Warlock teleporting. What the hell is that about? And here we see a Warlock stabbing a fallen captain, and this Warlock has a completely badass skull helmet. This seems to be some kind of Jedi Force trick. This is more of the same old Nova Bomb action, another brutal melee attack here, and generally the Warlock being a badass, firing off some weapons. That's the Thunderlord, and at the end here is my favourite part, a triple Nova Bomb. What the fuck? That looks awesome. And as you can see, the Warlock, another awesome choice of Guardian class. And finally the Hunter. As you can see, she's wielding a hand cannon as a primary weapon with a fusion rifle slung over her shoulder, ready to bring some serious pain to the Cabal troops who occupy the exclusion zone on Mars. Let's see the Hunter in action. Here we see a Hunter hijacking a fallen pike and zooming across the red dunes of Mars. Now this Hunter is about to decapitate a fallen Dreg with his Hunter's knife. This is the Arc Blade super, a devastating move, as I'm sure you'll agree. Now what we're about to see is something we've not yet seen before, a shotgun blast, and boom, there we go. Now what's coming up has had many Destiny fans very excited indeed. It's a Hunter performing his vertical movement focus. It's called Blink, and there he goes. Now what you're about to see now is the Hunter performing his golden gun super, and is about to take out 3 thralls with one shot. It's a devastating move and it's causing some serious damage, and the video ends with a Hunter performing this amazing super where he twirls around in the air and takes out all these Cabal. As you can see, the Hunter is definitely a force to be reckoned with too, and I think it's my favourite Guardian class to date. Next up, we have our enemy classes, and not only do we get some tasty new images, we also get these awesome 3D character models that show how each individual alien race moves and the kind of environments you can expect to find them in. For example, the Fallen scavenging in the ruins of old Russia, the Hive lurking in the dungeons deep within the moon's core, the Vex in the lush jungles of Venus, and the Cabal occupying the exclusion zone on Mars. And it also shows just how detailed these models are, just how much attention to detail Bungie's artists have lavished on them. Killing these things is gonna be seriously fun. First up, we have the Fallen, and here's how Bungie describes them. Fallen are hardy hardy creatures who can survive in a wide range of environments without heavy armour or complex modifications to their physiology. They travel light, hit hard and are gone before you know it. Fallen may look like mere scavengers, but on closer inspection you will see hints of a splendid sophisticated past and the proud markings of their ancestral houses. Next up we have the Hive, and here's how Bungie describes them. Hive manipulate the physical world in ways that we can only begin to imagine. The Hive have carved the kingdom deep into the lifeless core of the moon, and it is here they remain, silent and buried among many dark and terrible secrets, a reminder of the tremendous power that brought forth the collapse. Next up we have the Vex, and here's how Bungie describes them. Scattered reports indicate that the Vex appear to be mass-produced machine units constructed of an unknown metal alloy resembling hammered brass. All attempts to communicate with them have failed. They are hostile, they are unrelenting, they are deadly. Now, I absolutely love this image of a Vex Hobgoblin. It's the first time we've seen one up close. As you can see, it has two features that sets it apart from other Vex, those impressive metal antlers and that tail. This thing looks badass wherever it came from. And finally the Cabal. Here's how Bungie describes them. Few Guardians have faced the Cabal and lived to tell the tale. They are a professional military operation. On every front we have found them on the march. They have already dug in and ringed their installations with razor wire. Now it seems they've turned their eyes towards us. Now guys, I've already made a video detailing everything we know so far about Destiny's enemy races. If you haven't already seen it, I've left a link to it in the description box below, so be sure to go check it out. Now let's have a look at Destiny's destinations. Some of the new screenshots you're about to see are sure to have you drooling onto your lap. First up, we have Earth, our home. After the darkness swept over us, we found the Traveller where it made its last stand. Beneath, we built the city, our last within its protective aura. From here, Guardians stand watch, defend our civilization, and strike out into the wild frontiers of Earth and beyond to reclaim our lost worlds. Now, Bungie is the undisputed king when it comes to crafting epic skyboxes, but my god, these new screenshots are beyond breathtaking and showcase the real-time day-night cycles that each planet will have. Next up we have the moon. Now like Earth, the ruins of humanity's former glory can be found scattered across the familiar lunar surface. Recent exploration attempts have been repulsed, reporting increased enemy activity and even strange tectonic phenomenon. The city has since classified the moon as a forbidden zone, open only to our most brave and experienced guardians. Next up we have Venus. Now Venus was once the site of great discovery, a paradise. Now it's a monument to all that we have lost. The old stories say we built an academy dedicated to learning and research on the shore of a wondrous sea, and that the waters themselves boiled and rose up to shatter the coast, washing away all that we had built. And finally we have Mars. What little we know of Mars may as well be myth. We built a massive metropolis in the red dust. The darkness swept nearly all of it away. The sand itself claimed the rest. No one knows what remains of our lost age, now buried beneath the dunes. Now let's see what the new site says about the beta. Be among the first to blaze a trail through the wild frontiers of Destiny. Pre-order and receive access to the upcoming beta. Beta will be available in summer 2014, limited time only while beta codes last. So then, we still don't have a specific date for the beta, but I think this is the first time Bungie has used the phrase while beta codes last, which means there's a limited supply of them. If you want to avoid disappointment, I'd suggest pre-ordering the game. Now the site also answers the question, what is the Destiny beta? And here's the answer. Bungie will be conducting a public beta test of Destiny, including most major modes and activities featured in the game prior to retail launch. So expect to take part in strikes, campaign missions, public events, competitive multiplayer, and who knows, even raids. Now, if you follow Destiny's official Twitter feed, you'll have noticed this tweet which reads, "Next Monday, see what awaits you on your Destiny journey." Now, what can this possibly mean? Well, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll already know. If not, let me explain. On Monday, April 28th, 10 AM Pacific time, 5 PM UK time, the Destiny info embargo lifts, and all those lucky journalists who were invited to play the game at Bungie Studio will publish their thoughts and impressions about what they experienced. So you can expect more new info, more new screenshots, more new gameplay, and our most detailed insight yet into Destiny's universe. This is a date you need to mark on your calendars. This is the date Bungie fans have been waiting for. So far, Polygon, Destructoid, IGN and GameSpot have all confirmed they'll be releasing their hands-on impressions of the game on this date, so stay tuned to those particular gaming sites. And that's not all. Destiny has now been officially confirmed for E3 2014, although whether or not the game will be playable has yet to be established. So not only do we get the beta to look forward to sometime in summer, we now have E3 in June, and you can expect big things from Bungie at this event. It is, after all, set to take place just 3 months before Destiny's official launch date, and is sure to be Bungie's final big push to let the world know why it should be excited for the game. So then guys, it's all gonna kick off on April 28th. The excitement is palpable, the hype is real. Only Bungie can generate this kind of buzz. The wait, my friends, is almost over. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If we can get to 3,000 likes, that would be amazing. Subscribe for more Destiny news, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. Here comes that mother chuff of a boom. Hello again, my friends, really glad to see you made it beyond the boom. Now, I'm still asked on a daily basis about the beta. If you click the on-screen beta image, it will take you to a video that explains everything you need to know. And I'm also asked by new subscribers about things I've covered in previous videos. If you want to know more about Destiny, I'd urge you to watch my previous videos. It will get you up to speed in no time at all. So then, we're almost there. First, the info embargo lifts on April 28th, and then we have the beta and E3 to look forward to, not to mention an official confirmation of a collector's edition of the game, which I'm sure is somewhere on the horizon. It's a great time to be a Destiny fan. And one last thing before I go, I've hidden a beta access code in this video. If you want to redeem it, you'll need to be lightning quick, as these things go super fast. Good luck, and as always, until next time, Guardians.